Hey everyone, Scott here with Midcurrent and welcome to Inside the Box. Today we're going to check out something really cool from our friends at Orvis. This is the yet to be released Hydros reel. It's really cool. It's a limited edition reel, so let's jump on in and check it out. All right, so this is the newly redesigned Hydros reel from Orvis. And the thing that's really cool about this, we actually get a little bit of a sneak peek on this. This is a limited edition version of the reel. So what makes it limited edition is that color right there. So that really beautiful matte blue. So this is the Hydros 2. This is the 3 through 5 weight. It is available in a 1 through 10 weight. So lots of options there. You know, when I look at a reel, a couple of things that I always like to look at are, you know, the weight, the capacity, and then the drag system. And then obviously aesthetics. You know, I love to look at how the reel looks as well. But you know, in terms of weight, you know, this is actually kind of a redesign of the Hydros SL, which is a pretty well-known kind of a long-standing reel for the Orvis lineup. And the product designers, in conjunction with customers' input and feedback, went back and said, how can we make this a better reel? You know, in terms of weight, it's probably not like a super light reel, but it's also not one of those really heavy reels that's going to throw the balance off on your rod. I think it's really going to balance your rod really nicely. So the next thing I always like to look at is capacity. You know, is this going to hold enough backing and line? And you know, this still is a large arbor reel, so it might be a little bit narrower than the SL, but still going to hold a lot of capacity in terms of line and backing on there. So one of the other really cool things I want to point out is this little kind of indent here, this notch on the spool. That's really nice because you can actually start your first wind of your backing, tie your knot off, and then it kind of just sets really nicely recessed in that little slot there. So that's kind of a really nice feature on the outside there. And then the drag system. So one of the biggest gripes I think with the previous model was the knob and the size of it, the grip. A lot of people kind of gave feedback on that. So again, the product designers at Orvis really came back with a really cool solution for again, better grip. It's got a really nice grip to it. You know, the knob isn't terribly small that you can't get your fingers on it, especially if they're wet or you have a glove on. And then the other thing that they did too is, you know, this takes about a turn and a quarter to get that from the minimum to the maximum drag. So, you know, sometimes you see a reel and you have to keep spinning and spinning and spinning. Where this one, you know, you can just dial in your settings pretty quickly. They also focused some of their efforts on the sealed drag system, and more importantly on the seals within that system. They wanted to make sure that wasn't allowing any water or debris to get in there to really mess with the mechanism. So overall, just, you know, aesthetics wise, really stunning reel. I love the color. It's a nice mix up from their, you know, kind of the standard silver and black options on the Hydros. And again, overall, a really cool reel. So just to reiterate again, this is a limited edition. So these are pretty limited quantities in the matte blue. So if it does catch your eye and it's something that you want to get, make sure you jump on their website. You can do a pre-order on there and grab yours. So this starts at $198 and goes all the way up to $276 depending on the line weight. And again, you can find it at orvis.com. Thanks for watching Midcurrent's Inside the Box. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if there's any gear you want us to check out, make sure you leave it in the comments below.